bahwa setelah mereka masuk ke negara Malaysia, baru mereka paham ya guys ya, baru mereka tahu setelah masuk ke negara Malaysia bahwa selama ini mereka itu amat sangat susah di negaranya. Sebuah kebuntuan lagi, kesulitan ya, beban pikirannya lagi itu akan bermunculan guys. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Halo guys, bertemu lagi bersama saya yang tentunya selalu setia menyapa teman-teman semua di sana. Semoga kita dalam keadaan baik-baik saja, sehat senantiasa ya. Dan ucapan terima kasih saya kepada teman-teman semua ya yang telah mensupport channel ini, yang telah setia menonton video-video dari channel ini guys. Dan saya harap bagi teman-teman yang telah menonton, yang belum support, silahkan kalian dukung dulu dengan mengklik tombol subscribe, tombol merah yang ada di bawah, dan juga aktifkan notifikasi belnya. Like-nya jangan lupa sebanyak-banyaknya ya guys ya. Semoga kalian semua dapat rezeki yang melimpah dari Tuhan Yang Maha Kuasa. Amin, amin ya robbal alamin. Oke, di sini ada satu cerita, satu peristiwa yang sangat unik lainnya guys ya. Karena saya suka hal terkait ya tentang berita-berita unik ya guys ya. Saya akan sajikan di sini, saya akan langsung reaksi dan kita ulas video tersebut ya guys ya. Nah, kali ini ada video terbaru dari orang Amerika, dari orang USA ya guys ya. Jadi di sini entah mengapa dia membuat video, tiba-tiba dia mengatakan bahwa ada 3 hal yang dia temukan di Malaysia, dan 3 hal ini membuat dia berangsur-angsur dapat melupakan negaranya. Wow, nih guys ya, semalam saya mereaksi video terkait tentang orang Amerika juga. Nah, kali ini juga pengakuan yang sangat mengejutkan dilakukan oleh orang Amerika juga, yang sedikit demi sedikit dapat melupakan negaranya karena dia telah mendapatkan 3 hal ini di Malaysia. Dan bukan hanya itu guys ya, banyak ia katakan terkait tentang bagaimana kehidupan dia selama di Malaysia selain 3 hal ini. Namun hal yang paling menguatkan dia adalah 3 hal ini yang ia temukan di Malaysia, dan secara berangsur-angsur membuat ia dapat melupakan negaranya. Menarik ya guys ya, mengapa begitu? Mengapa dia dapat melupakan negaranya? Karena dia menemukan hal ini di Malaysia. 3 hal yang sangat berharga. Oke, langsung saja kita mereaksi video itu tanpa banyak basa-basi lagi. Jom.
Good morning. We are in Deer Park here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Named after the live deer that they have here that you can wander around and watch them eat and just kind of enjoy their day while we're enjoying our day. And we're going to talk today about 3 reasons I cannot afford to be in the US anymore. Specific reasons why the US has priced itself out of my market as a place to live in retirement. Especially if I wanted to retire early and not work anymore for the rest of this decade, I had to get out of the US. And these are 3 specific reasons why. Not only are we going to cover those, but we're also going to get a chance to have a bite to eat, talk a little bit about Kuala Lumpur and being here in Malaysia, which has been absolutely wonderful. We've got a lot to talk about in this video. Let's go. It's very peaceful to come here to Deer Park. There's a lot of walkways that go around so you can watch the deer from different angles. And it also connects to a larger park complex that you can spend all morning relaxing, walking, having a picnic in. I find it a nice way to enjoy my morning exercise. And I'm glad we came here to have this conversation. One of the main reasons that I cannot afford to live in the, oh, look at the flags, how nice, yeah? One of the main reasons I cannot afford to live in the States anymore is the cost of living for housing. I simply can't afford the housing costs and be retired anymore. It's not working for me. In fact, the average cost that I saw to try to get a place to live, especially in my home state, it's like over $2,000 a month. And you have to look at what your retirement is, you know, how much are you making in retirement? And how long are you going to have to work to continue to earn enough money and invest and make those numbers in the future? What am I going to work until I'm in my 80s, until I'm in my 90s? You know, the way the system is set up in the US right now is that they want you to work until you just die. It's crazy. It's just not a system that is functional anymore. The cost of living has gone up so much that even working a good job and investing I would never get to a point where I would be able to afford the housing costs back in my home state or anywhere in the US that I would want to live. However, I can come to beautiful places in Southeast Asia and live affordably. I generally pay between $500 and $600 a month for my housing costs here. That comes with all utilities, and that comes with Wi-Fi as well. Now you can get cheaper too, because don't forget that I'm usually just staying in a visitor visa. So I'm usually staying in inexpensive hotels. If you're staying longer and you negotiate 6-month, 1-year contract on a small apartment,
Wait
you can
guys,
probably
di
cut
sini
those
kita
housing
pause
costs.
dulu ya. Oke, saya akan membahas apa yang telah ia katakan dan di sini ia membandingkan antara Amerika dan juga di Malaysia. Untuk pertama dia mengatakan bahwa bagaimana di Amerika itu kesulitan ya untuk biaya hidup yang sangat tinggi. Nah, dia juga bertanya guys ya, sampai kapan saya akan bekerja seperti ini untuk memenuhi kehidupan yang normal di Amerika, karena untuk biaya hidup memang betul-betul sangat tinggi, biaya sewa rumah juga sangat mahal dan berbagai kebutuhan lainnya ya guys ya, dan itu mewajibkan dia untuk bekerja ekstra keras dan juga sangat lama di negara Amerika guys. Bahkan dia katakan sampai kapan saya seperti ini? Sampai usia 8 hingga 90 tahun. Untuk hal ini, sampai kapan lagi saya akan pensiun? Dia menanyakan hal itu. Nah, kalau dikomparasikan dengan negara Malaysia yang begitu sangat murah sekali, namun dengan kualitas yang sama ya guys ya. Kualitas sama nih guys ya, perlu kita garis bawahi. Harganya murah, kualitasnya sama. Ini membuat dia tidak perlu berpikir 100 kali untuk membawa koper semua barang-barangnya berangkat terbang ke negara Malaysia. Sebuah kemewahan, sebuah kualitas yang tentunya ia dapat nikmati dengan harga yang berbeda guys. Oke, kita akan lanjutkan lagi. Sebenarnya saya ingin tahu apa saja yang akan dia katakan dalam video ini guys. Oke, slide.
In half, you'd be paying like $250 a month. That is why I cannot live in the US retired. It's just outside of my price range for housing.
Deer Park is also on kind of a sloping mountainside, so you're gonna get a good
Ya
workout
Allah,
while you're
tempatnya
wandering
cantik
around.
banget guys. Oh, seperti di zoo gitu ya, atau kebun binatang. Ada rusa, burung merpati.
You know what the second thing was that was killing me back in the States? A car. Cost of having a car was killing me. The cost of the payments, the interest on the payments. It's like you're never gonna get the thing paid off. And then you had maintenance, continuing maintenance, because the cars these days, any little thing that happens, as soon as that little light comes on, you know it's gonna be $1,000. Man. And then you had registration costs, fuel, insurance that continued to go up over and over. The cost of an automobile was destroying me in the US. And since I retired, I just sold my car. And now as I travel, I walk or I use the amazing public transportation. And here, especially in Kuala Lumpur, public transportation is incredible. You can get anywhere, very close to your hotel even, by way of the rail system and then by way of the MRT. They have bus systems, trains that take you across the country. I don't need a car anymore, and I don't want to make that payment anymore.
Wih, cantik ya. Wah, ini saya sedikit kehilangan fokus nih guys ya, karena melihat bagaimana pemandangan yang ada di video
It's
ini ya.
easy to talk about the third factor that was too expensive for me to be food, but the reality is even back in my home country, I was eating pretty affordable. I was cooking my meals at home. I was making my lunches for work. I was doing everything that I could to make my meals affordable. I was reducing my portion sizes, all of that. So I can't really say that it's like a big food thing, because yes, I can get food low cost when I'm overseas, and it does reduce my cost of living overseas, and the food is healthier and it's also cheaper. But I won't mention that as the third one for this
Ya
video,
Allah.
and I'll tell you why.
What guys ya, kita pause dulu ya. Coba Anda beritahu kepada saya, pasti Anda mengenal tempat ini, tempat dalam video ini guys ya. Dia berada di pinggiran danau, Masya Allah cantik sekali, dengan ada juga air mancur di situ guys. Masya Allah, ini sangat menenangkan guys ya. Bila saya berada di sana, pasti hati saya, pikiran saya juga sangat tenang sekali. Oke, di sini kita bahas bahwa hal lainnya yang membuat dia berat ya hidup di Amerika dan mulai melupakan negara itu, yaitu adalah tentang kepemilikan kendaraan atau kereta ya guys ya, yang di Indonesia disebut mobil. Nah, mobil ternyata berat juga guys ya untuk memilikinya di negara Amerika karena untuk perawatannya, pajaknya yang sangat besar dan lain sebagainya itu membutuhkan banyak sekali uang ya. Dan dia berani mengambil suatu keputusan penting, yaitu menjual semua aset dan juga termasuk mobil-mobilnya guys ya. Untuk ya di Malaysia itu hanya berjalan kaki ya. Dan itu sangat mudah dia lakukan kemanapun dia pergi karena memang transportasi di Malaysia itu adalah juaranya guys. Kemanapun dapat bisa kita akses ya guys ya. Dan tidak hanya itu, jika dia berniat untuk membeli kereta di Malaysia, tentu juga dia akan dapat dengan harga yang murah, bahkan dengan pajak yang minim ya guys ya. Dan saya beberapa kali memberikan informasi itu, mereaksi video tersebut guys ya. Oke, baik, kita lanjutkan lagi. Apa saja yang akan ia katakan dalam video ini?
There's
Live.
another one that just breaks me and so many other people in the West. It's so expensive to pay for in the West, and it's changed my life to be able to travel overseas and pay less and not change anything really, and that is the cost of healthcare.
Biaya kesehatan ya. Wow, ini juga dapat dibuat perbandingan juga ya antara Malaysia dan juga Amerika.
My healthcare costs in the US for an individual $600 a month, and that's not for good coverage. That was just for coverage that the government would say, okay, you're covered, move along. And I don't know how people are paying. In fact, I know that a lot of people are not paying it. They're literally going without healthcare coverage in the US. And if you have a toothache, and if you have some kind of pain in your side, or if you have a headache that doesn't go away for a while, you live in fear because you don't know what is going on. You don't know how bad it's going to be if you go to a doctor that you don't have coverage for, and what that's going to turn out to be as far as what's wrong with you. That's frightening. A lot of people in the West are living without healthcare coverage.
Wow, ternyata mahal sekali biaya kesehatan di Amerika ya. Mencapai $600 ya guys ya. Bahkan hal yang mengejutkan bila itu di Malaysia
Since I left
mungkin hanya
the
2 ringgit
US
atau 3 ringgit saja
and started
guys.
traveling full time,
Wow.
I've picked up healthcare coverage that's like a traveler's coverage. It cost me $100 a month. There are many
Wah,
different
per
companies that
bulan,
you can
ya.
choose from. I've checked out several different companies that were recommended online, and I actually found that for about $100, they're all pretty even on what they offer for services, okay? But basically, I know that if I have an emergency situation, I'm going to be in a hospital. If I have a need to get picked up by an ambulance, that's going to be covered. And if I end up with an emergency surgery, you know, at least a large portion of that is going to be covered. This coverage for travelers has worked out perfect because I am traveling as a tourist. I'm using tourist visas. I'm not living in a country. And also because as I'm traveling, I'm going to a lot of different countries. And if I just had insurance set up in one particular country, that's just not going to work for me. I have to have insurance that goes with me as I travel. Now, I have
Masya
had a few
Allah,
people that
tempatnya
have
cantik
mentioned
sekali, guys.
on the comment
Ah, di
section
mana ini ya?
that there are credit cards that even offer this kind of travel's insurance. That's another thing to look into. Does your credit card offer you overseas insurance of some kind? That's really awesome if it does. That's a good thing for you to look into because that could save you a lot of money. But that's the third reason I wanted to mention in this video that I can't afford to live back in the States. I would have to keep working just so I can pay for lousy insurance in case I had a healthcare problem. And when I had that healthcare problem, if it came about, God forbid, it wouldn't do any good. That's the thing about insurance in the West. It's a scam. It doesn't do you any good when you actually need it. They find a way to not pay for it or to say it's not covered or that you didn't get the right plan. Well, I'll tell you what, my plan is I'm out of here, baby. I'm going to go somewhere else.
Cantik sekali. Oh, banyak ikan guys.
I will get one of those, yeah.
Apa
I'll
itu
try one of
tidak
those
diambil sama orang ya?
This
Ya
is a
ampun.
chicken. I've never had one of those, so
Oh,
yeah, I
ada
will try
kuliner.
one. Boy, I'm not going to have any room left for the curry. Well, that
Ay,
was beef, okay.
sedap ini pasti. Saya ingin lah ya. Oi, ada telur bulat, nasi biryani, dan berbagai makanan yang tersaji. Keluar lah liur saya ini guys. Ada banyak jenis-jenis makanan di sini ya. Saya pun baru tahu juga nih. Ada yang berwarna merah juga ya. Cantik-cantik lah tempatnya, di mana ini ya? Sangat alami. Masya Allah.
That's 3 reasons why I could not afford retiring in my home country. I was priced out of my own country. Again, unless I wanted to just work until I'm in my 90s and just die face down on the keyboard, okay? And that's not what I want to do. I want to travel, I want to enjoy my life, I want to see the world, and I want to do it early while I'm still healthy and I'm able to travel the way that I am and walk around and see what I want to see and get on buses and trains and go on hikes and walk around cities during the day like I do now. I want to thank you for spending some time with me today. We got a chance to talk about 3 things that are so expensive in the West, I couldn't afford them. I would not be able to retire if I stayed in the West because of those 3 things. And the fact that I moved and I'm now living in a lower cost destination, I am able to retire early and live comfortably. And I'll take that over having to continue working any day. I appreciate your time, and we've got a lot more to see. We've got more Malaysia to see, and then we're going to continue on to other Southeast Asian countries as well. Would you like to learn more about living overseas and the cost of living? Come with. Like and subscribe to the video. And give us a chat in the comment section of places you'd like to see. I got somebody following me.
Dan baru saja ya, video yang baru saja kita reaksi ini guys ya. Jujur ini adalah pandangan dari ya satu mewakili banyak orang yang merasakan kesulitan ya, kegundahan ya guys ya, tepatnya seperti itu, kegundahan mereka selama mereka hidup di negaranya, yaitu adalah Amerika, karena banyak orang yang mengakui kesulitan untuk beradaptasi di negara sendiri guys. Begitu banyaknya persaingan di sana, begitu tingginya harga yang telah ditetapkan guys ya, entah mungkin pihak pemerintah yang telah menetapkan ataupun pihak individu yang telah menetapkan harga-harga di sana, seperti harga kos yang terlalu tinggi. Nah ini adalah sebuah beban ya guys ya, bukan hanya bagi mereka yang mampu, namun bagi mereka yang tidak mampu, justru mereka mengambil satu keputusan untuk tinggal mungkin di tempat-tempat yang tidak layak guys ya, karena satu kebutuhan yang sangat besar ya. Ini belum lagi dari biaya yang lain ya, seperti makan, transportasi, pekerjaan, dan biaya hal-hal yang tentu dapat menyulitkan dia untuk dia wajib bekerja keras selama berada di negaranya, yaitu Amerika. Banyak sekali guys ya, karena akhir-akhir ini mulai banyak yang mengakui bahwa setelah mereka masuk negara Malaysia, baru mereka paham ya guys ya, baru mereka tahu setelah masuk ke negara Malaysia bahwa selama ini mereka itu amat sangat susah di negaranya. Itu pun setelah mereka tahu karena masuk negara Malaysia dan mulai beradaptasi dengan negara tersebut, nggak mau pulang guys ya. Karena apa? Karena begitu diberikan kemudahan, kelayakan, keramah tamahan di Malaysia, tentu ini membuat kesan yang sangat berbeda guys ya. Siapa yang tidak mau? Coba saya tanya kepada teman-teman semua, siapa yang tidak mau menerima hal situasi semacam itu guys ya? Biaya murah, orangnya ramah, ya kotanya tertib, apalagi ya semuanya ada, transportasinya sangat memudahkan semua orang, teknologinya yang tinggi. Siapa yang tidak mau ya ke tempat seperti itu? Nah, hal yang berbeda jika dirasakan kalau mereka itu pulang ke negara Amerika, sebuah kebuntuan lagi, kesulitan ya, beban pikirannya lagi itu akan bermunculan, guys. Namun mereka tetap memilih ya menikmati hidupnya selama di Malaysia. Mungkin itu sebulan, 2 bulan, 3 bulan, 6 bulan, dan mereka tetap menikmati itu, guys. Dan menjadi beban pikiran mereka setelah mereka balik lagi ke negaranya. Dan itu membutuhkan biaya yang sangat besar, mungkin bisa 5 hingga 6 kali lipat lebih tinggi daripada biaya yang ia rasakan di negara Malaysia. Itulah, guys, Malaysia menjadi salah satu berkah negara yang entah mungkin secara sistematis yang begitu sangat dinikmati oleh banyak orang ketika mereka ke sana, guys. Ini memang diakui oleh semua orang, terutama orang-orang Uni Eropa dan juga orang-orang Amerika, guys. Dan sudah terbukti dari video ini salah satu untuk mewakili banyak orang yang ada di negara itu. Oke, demikian dari video aku. Semoga video ini bermanfaat bagi kita semua, dan aku mohon maaf jika ada kesalahan kata, kesalahan sikap kepada Anda semua, mohon dimaafkan, dan aku akhiri. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.